Hello and welcome back to another video. Today here again on Forza Horizon 5 to take a look at the so-called new 2020 Audi TT-RS. All you have to do to unlock what is technically a brand new to Horizon car is complete 20 points in the autumn season, which I've done by doing the trial, playground games, danger sign, a seasonal championship, the photo challenge, and of course the monthly rivals at the beginning of the series. So yes, although it is technically a new addition to Forza Horizon, it comes across from Forza Motorsport, it is almost exactly the same in every possible way as the 2018 model TT-RS that we've had in-game for quite some time, actually part of the car pass. So we paid for that one and then we've got an almost identical one added. They both have exactly the same 2.5 litre engine, producing as near as makes no difference 400 horsepower and 480 newton meters of torque, and they both weigh exactly the same 1500 kilos, mostly due to having that big all-wheel drive system, which means for a car of this size it has disproportionate levels of understeer, which, to be fair, is to be expected from most Audis. Somehow, though, this new one is slightly higher rated here in-game at 765 PI to that other car's 748. But as it's not really a new car, it's just like a facelifted version of one we already have, there's not really much else to say about it. If you paint it in this manufacturer colour, then yes. If, however, you leave it in the default blue, paint it white, black or grey, then no. Unfortunately, it has pretty much, I think, exactly the same modifications that it has over in Forza Motorsport, so in fact there's less you can do to this version of the car than to the 2018 one we already have. For example, there's only Forza front aero, which does have a tow strap thing, but is still terrible, and there's still a horrendous panel gap under the bonnet, which I think is a mistake from Forza, and there's minimal rear aero. There's that, which we'll just skip over quickly, and a wing delete, which I don't know why you would do, and at the back you can add a tow strap that's, well, in the wrong place, and you can also put bonnet pins on it. There are a couple of engine swaps. There's an inline 4 or an inline 6, and you can rear-wheel drive convert it if you want to ruin it even more. You can, of course, change your tyre compounds, increase your tyre widths, your track widths, and do all of your usual drivetrain, platform and handling, and engine upgrades. If we go for full weight reduction, we can get the weight of the thing down to 1230 kilos, but I think it's still going to be too heavy to be properly competitive at A-class racing, especially if we do that, it immediately puts it at 799, so there's then minimal room for other upgrades. And that's probably why when we went to look for tunes, there was basically nothing at all available for this thing, and some of the tunes were named in interesting ways, like 2018 greater than this. So yeah, I think that kind of tells you all you need to know about this. There weren't that many tunes available when we first looked, so we decided to try this thing completely stock in Horizon Open, possibly incredibly foolishly. Understeer happened.
Understeer's too much.
It does. It's an Audi, it's supposed to. Oh god, the understeer is actually horrible. This then was fairly disastrous, so despite there being barely any tunes available at the point of recording this, we went and found the best we could, applied it, and headed back into Open with that. Oh.
Oops.
Oh no.
Alright.
I think he thought it was that other blue TT, just killed him.
You doing online?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just testing the TTE.
Oh wow.
What, A-class or...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it good in A-class? No.
It's average. Slightly worse than the 2018.
Which itself was below average, so...
So basically what we're saying is the original TTRS is the best.
Oh, okay, he's just killing all the Audi TTs. It's not got anything to do with being killed by an Audi TT. Oh, and now... As expected though, this car was pretty average. Below average, in fact. Just slightly worse than the below average 2018 one again. So basically, in almost every way then, this is exactly the same as the 2018 car, just slightly worse. And that is going to do it for a first look at this pretty pointless addition to Forza Horizon 5, so sorry for wasting all of your time looking at it. Although, to be honest, we can only really blame Forza for that. Do let me know your thoughts on this car, whether you agree with me it's a pretty pointless addition, or if, for whatever reason, you're enjoying this new 2020 Audi TT-RS. For today's video, though, that is going to be all, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll be back with the next one very soon.